Yes or no, is Boris Johnson honest?
Sometimes.
Is Boris Johnson honest?
There have been some really severe issues, and I think that he has paid a price for that.
I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt for as long as possible, and ultimately I reached the conclusion that I couldn't, and that's why I resigned.
Well, he himself has said that some of the statements were not 100% accurate, so I take that at face value.
Tom Tugendhat, is Boris Johnson an honest man?
Well done.
So I took through a consultation looking at the Gender Recognition Act. I've never been in favour of self-ID. I would have made the system much better, but I would not have divorced it from healthcare. I'm a woman, I'm a biological woman. If I had a mastectomy, I would still be a woman. I am a biological woman in every cell in my body. I'm also legally a woman. And some people who are born male go through a process and are issued at the end of that process with a legal document in their new gender. But that does not mean they are identical to me. They are legally recognised in law, but they are not biological women. I don't believe that we should be on an equal footing in sport, and raised that issue 4 years ago. And I also had concerns about the volume of young girls going into those services.
Kemi Badenoch, do you accept Penny Mordaunt's account, her memory of what happened and what her position was?
I find it difficult too, because when I took over as Equalities Minister in 2020, the policy that was being pushed was self-ID. So I don't understand how that would have changed unless someone else did it in between. So I didn't work with Penny, but my understanding was that the previous minister who had done the role had wanted a self-ID. And that was something that I reversed with Liz.
That's not correct, and this will all be on record in government.
It is on record.
But we're hearing about tax cuts. Do they come at the expense of public sector cuts as well?
We need to rethink how we're doing public services. We need to push power out from the centre and out to the regions, because actually what we need primary care delivering for you. We need doctors empowered to take decisions for you. We need ambulance drivers able to take action for you.
Liz Truss, you're the standard bearer for tax cuts. What would you cut?
If I was elected as Prime Minister, I would immediately reverse the national insurance increases, which I called out in Cabinet. I was opposed to them in Cabinet. I'd also remove the green energy levy so that people had more affordable energy bills, because I understand how difficult it is for people across the country right now. And I would pay for that by spreading the debt that we accumulated during COVID over a longer period.
Rishi Sunak, can you tell Liz Truss why that's a fairy tale?
Yeah. There's no such thing as COVID debt. Debt is debt. And the answer to too much borrowing can't be yet more borrowing. It's as simple as that.
We are borrowing less as a proportion of our GDP than the US is, than Canada is, than Japan is. They have taken a sensible decision that at this time of a global economic crisis, just when we're trying to help businesses grow, just when we're trying to help families, it is not the right time to put up taxes.
So I think the most pressing economic priority for the new Prime Minister and the new government is to grip inflation.